gentlemen, every day about this time you receive transmissions from that star-traveling toad, that far-out frog, SPOC. Well, today's report will be kind of special.
What are you doing?
What?
You heard me. What are you doing? You can't broadcast directly to the people. These broadcasts have to go through me.
But, you weren't here.
I was only gone for a minute.
But where were you?
I was visiting a sick friend. By the way, the monkey's feeling much better.
He is? Did he, tell you anything?
Like what?
Oh, nothing at all. Please, continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we've resumed transmissions from SPOC. As you can also see, this mission has been a complete bust.
Hold on one moment, sister. I've got some late-breaking news. I found life.
What? How?
That's right, my little pen-toting friend. I found life itself out here in the outer reaches of the galaxy.
So what does it look like?
What?
The life forms. What do they look like?
Well, I didn't actually see the life forms, but I know they're here.
And how do you know that?
I found water.
You found water.
Sure. And where there's water, there's life, right?
Not necessarily, but go on anyway. Were they lakes or seas or...
What?
The water. How much was there?
Well, I didn't actually see the water, but I know it's there.
And how do you know that?
I found canals.
You found canals.
Sure. And where there are canals, there is water, right?
No.
You're always trying to make me look stupid, aren't you? Well, I don't need your help for that.
Look, a lot of people have made the same mistake over the years. We found canals on Mars, so we thought that there was water. And if there was water, there was life.
Sounds good to me.
But the Mars probe has shown that there were really no canals, no liquid water, and there certainly wasn't any life.
Well, what about the ice caps?
Yes, ice is a type of water, but it certainly couldn't support life. And recent evidence has suggested that any water there might have been on the Martian surface would have been too salty and acidic to support life.
So how about that meteorite that showed traces of life?
Same mistake. Scientists found a meteorite that had certain crystals in it. Since these crystals can be caused by living organisms, the scientists assumed that they were caused by living organisms. However, they now know that they were just naturally occurring crystals, no life at all. Besides, Mars's atmosphere is 96% carbon dioxide. There is no way it could support any kind of life.
Well, with all the planets out there, there has to be life somewhere else, right?
No, not at all. Scientists have shown that there are a number of factors that are all necessary for life to exist. They then calculated the probability of all these factors occurring on any planet.
Have I told you how much I hate math? It's pretty hard to count to 10 on flippers.
Well, don't worry about how the calculations were done. The important thing is to realize that the odds are very strongly against life occurring anywhere. As a matter of fact, the odds are 1 in 1,000 million million.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty small.
It's about the same as getting hit by lightning, not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row.
So then, what's up with SETI?
SETI is the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. It was started by a bunch of scientists who are convinced that there must be life somewhere else in the universe despite the evidence. So they're looking for proof.
Like what?
Well, they have these big dish antennas aimed at the sky, and they're looking for a specific type of signal that would indicate an intelligent code. If they see the code, they'll believe that there's intelligence behind it.
I tried one of those antennas once, and all I could get was reruns of The Simpsons. Yep, no intelligence behind that.
And in almost 50 years, there hasn't been any intelligent code found anywhere, but here.
Where?
In the DNA. Our DNA is one of the most complex codes ever designed, and it does show the great intelligence of its designer. Did you know that one pinhead of our God-given and God-designed DNA could hold enough information to fill a stack of books that would stretch from the Earth to the Moon 500 times?
So, why are we still looking for answers in space?
Because people don't want to see what's clearly in front of their face. The Bible makes it very clear that God made the earth in a very special way. And science confirms this. But some people don't want to admit that there's a God. So they keep on seeking.
Hey, speaking of seeking, you'll never guess what I found.
You found your Bible.
Yeah, I had it all along. It was in my sock drawer, but as you know, I don't wear socks, so I didn't really look there.
Well, if you want real answers, that's where you'll find them, in the Bible. Where did we come from? Why are we here? What happens when we die? All the answers are right there.
Well, I guess it's time for me to make my return trip then.
I'll tell the monkey that you're coming back. By the way, right before he blacked out, he said he saw this flash of green. Would you know anything about that?
SPOC signing out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now return you to your regularly scheduled program.